shit, we're gonna make my new theme song up on the spot. Yeah, okay. Now haters listen to the sick beat we got going on up here.
Oh! Do you want content? Because this is not how you get content.
The producer and engineer and gaffer and everybody just left the bus, so it's just us.
Yeah, this is the show. When your night is getting pretty rough, hop aboard the Midnight Puff. Yeah. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my Twitch channel. You know, we're trying to get 1 million views, and then I can get my own channel on Pornhub. Oh! E.T., what? Damn. 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 Okay. I see what you're working with.
What's up, man?
What's? Well, yeah, I'm just out jogging for my Twitch channel. What you doing?
I'm doing some DDP yoga.
DDP yoga?
Yeah, man. I just happened to have an extra mat set up, you know.
I just so happen to have a camera on me. Crazy.
Well, let's film some stuff then.
Yeah. Just purely coincidental, right? It's crazy.
What do you know about DDP yoga? What do you know about yoga?
I just know that yoga is something that like, I guess women do to help with cramps or something.
No. Everybody does yoga. But that's a big misconception, is that it's for females only.
Really?
But males can get just as much out of it as well.
I mean, why don't we just go to the gym and like lift weights? Why do yoga?
Well, if you want to get your body all tight and not do anything about it, then you can just go to the gym and lift weights. But if you want to work on your balance and your core strength,
shoot, that does need some work.
And your cardio, because DDP yoga is kind of a cardio thing, so you use the dynamic resistance to kind of bring the heart rate up.
Okay.
Burn fat. So.
Shoot, if you don't mind, can you run me through the basics?
Yeah, man. So go ahead and come up to the front of your mat.
All right.
Slight bend in your knees.
You said slight bend?
Yep, slight bend. Lift your toes, grip them into the mat, really grip the mat. That'll engage your calves. Squeeze your quads, engage your quads, and then straighten your legs. Your quads, the front of your legs. And then straighten your legs, keeping everything engaged. Toes gripped into the mat. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone, and reach out, grab the ball. All right, so I want you engaged here. Your thumbs pulling away from your pinkies pulling away from your thumbs. So if I come up and try to squeeze your fingers together, I can't. If I try to pull your arms together or up or down, I can't. So that's isometrics, that's dynamic resistance. So you can also take and grab the cables here, and this is one of the dynamic resistance examples that I have. You can take and pull like you've actually pulling on some weight. So you're shaking there, that means you're turning muscles on. Pull it back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, palms out, and press. So I don't have a heart rate monitor on. Grab the ball, grab the cables, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your quads, and pull for 3, 2, 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and press it out for 3, 2, 2. All right.
Put some breathing into
that. Yeah, you feel how your heart rate's jacked up now? Just that little bit. So imagine doing the whole workout with that engagement. You know, that's not the whole workout.
Oh my God!
That was just
I thought that was
a minor portion. Next, we're going into headstands. All right? Oh, I'm just kidding. No,
okay.
We're not going to do that.
Okay, because I remember watching hip hop videos, and I don't think I can get up that.
My insurance only covers me teaching you things that won't hurt you.
Okay, but everything hurts.
It won't allow you to hurt yourself.
Okay.
I guess is a better way to put it.
Oh my gosh, I am completely done with what we did today with the yoga.
DDP yoga.
DDP yoga, okay. I know
DDPY.
I was butchering it and I'm just ready to relax, I'm glad we got a chance to smoke some CBD. We're gonna be doing CBD during this, and I'm glad to just finally be in a seat and relaxed. Okay, so while you had me doing the thing, I wasn't hearing right. So explain please to me and the audience, DDP yoga. What's the benefits? Why did we do it?
Oh, why? Well, it can be a cardio workout. We get a good stretch during it, build lean muscle. Overall, just raise your heart rate, burn fat, build lean muscle, and I guess maybe it's better to say, kind of describe what it is. It's basically a form of power yoga with calisthenics, rehabilitation movements or exercises, Pilates, even just a combination of a lot of different things. DDP was a wrestler and he got hurt, and a few doctors told him he'd never wrestle again. Long story short, he found yoga and then took that yoga, brought it into the gym, and he, along with Craig Aaron, yoga doc, created DDPY, what is now DDPY out of that. Started out as YRG, yoga for regular guys, because there's not really, at the time especially, wasn't really a market for males to do yoga. It was kind of a taboo thing, I guess. DDP even had people sign non-disclosure agreements.
Oh,
so
shit.
nobody
So no
would
one
take,
okay.
right. So, but anyway.
Don't
it's
record
kind
my
of,
shit, basically.
Yeah. Well, no, it was, he didn't want people knowing he was doing yoga at all. It was kind of a macho thing.
And that also leads into what I was going to bring up with, all right, so when my production staff first started telling me that I was going to do yoga, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I would have to wear tight yoga pants. I would have to wear the most basic t-shirt I could find at Walmart. And so let's get into the whole thing about fragile masculinity, and basically, like, why do guys hear yoga and they're immediately just like turned off from the health benefits or anything?
Well, I think basically because overall, up until, the past few years, most of the people that do yoga here in the US were female, right? So
and we've sexualized that, and that's
everybody knows we're cool people. So we're if I don't use the right term, I'm sorry, I apologize up front.
We just censor and say it.
Anyhow, so it's I don't know, I think it's kind of coming into the mainstream a little bit now, because it's it's for everybody. I mean, really, when you look at pictures, so if you go and you're looking at pictures of people doing yoga positions, generally, if you go and you see like the people that do the traditional yoga that has been handed down for hundreds, if not thousands of years, they're older men, so a lot of the problem is basically how it was presented in the US as basically a female workout. Yeah. I don't know, I mean, it's really not my wheelhouse to
Granted, social media has taken yoga and used it as a way of basically seeing before you buy it, with females doing yoga on basically Instagram and Facebook. So it's good to be like, hey, guys can do it and it's not seen in the same light.
Right.
Because I feel better. I was walking to my car to get my hat that I left, and I got one compliment. So I was like, all right, maybe I might do this. I might do this yoga. Right.
It's already showing. Superman pose.
I wear baggy clothes all the time. So this is, I like it. I'm going to continue doing it because this could help with self-confidence.
Right, of course. Well, I mean, it's helped. So it was initially created as like a rehabilitation thing. And that's the thing, is DDP yoga is so much different from traditional yoga. And so I'm not really up on my yoga history and all that, but I know just about everything there is to know about DDP yoga history. And it was created as a rehabilitation program. And what turned out to be happening was people were losing massive amounts of weight. And you've probably seen Arthur's video and don't even realize it on Facebook. I mean, it's up to like, I forget how many tens of millions of hits. The new guy that's kind of the face of, that's kind of viral right now is Vance. I got to meet him back in March. I saw Arthur again too, but they're two guys who basically.
Oh wait, you're supposed to be looking. So look right there. Why are you talking? Because there's a video.
So now bring both your feet
why are you
together.
talking?
Remember what
So
I
why are you
said
explaining?
about
Continue.
engaging. So you want to engage your quads, engage your glutes, shoulders back and down, ears pulling away from your shoulders, chin tucked, but not tucked into your chest. You want to be looking forward. So the straight line.
What if I went to the military just to be like easier?
You know, you can. Oh yeah, they were not doing the Karate Kid. This is not karate. All right.
Oh, you went old school. I was like Spider-Man. Gosh.
Put
your age there.
both feet together, press into the mat, and then lift that left leg. So see, if you start looking around, your body gets all off. But if you take and just stare at one spot and engage your body, press into the mat, elongate your body.
You said don't look at you. I'm like, I'm trying to.
Don't look at me in my face. Don't look at my
I can't.
face.
I'm looking for praise, acknowledgement.
You're doing very well.
Oh, just whisper sweet nothings to me. That'll get me to
You're
stand
doing
up
really
straight.
good.
Oh yeah, give me more.
All right, now you can grab this foot. Right foot with the right hand.
Wait, what? Oh, same hand.
Yeah. And then open up.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that's.
You got it. You got this.
It's the money shot.
You got it.
Money shot.
Money shot. There you go. Press into the mat. Elongate.
Elongate.
There you go. See how that works? See how that works? You got it. I can't hold this much longer. That's what he said.
Try not to look at your face. Don't look at E.T.'s face. Don't look at E.T.'s face.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Woo! All right, bring it down. All right, check it out, because that feels so good.
All right, so on social media, there's this big stigma, you know. So basically, we watch girls do yoga, and it's all playing into the whole mating ritual and them advertising themselves. But that's a story for another day. So when guys look at yoga, they see that. And so how would you say DDP?
DDP yoga, yeah.
How would you say it's different?
I don't know, it's a form of power yoga. So it incorporates calisthenics, rehabilitation moves, some Pilates, a little bit of everything is thrown in there. But so we use heavier music. That's one of the things that's kind of breaks the ice with my male friends that are like, oh, I'm like, come and see it. You'll have fun and you'll learn your limitations, you know?
Glad we got to do some to Breaking Benjamin. I was really feeling it. I'm like, oh man, haven't heard this since high school.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a big part of it is the energy that we try to put out as instructors is, you know, there's a lot of yelling. We get you to count with us and count out loud. And then when you're hulking it up, it's a time to let all that crap out and you know. So, I mean, there's a little bit of masculinity thrown into it purposefully, but I think overall yoga is not a male or a female thing. Yoga is a unity thing, and it's a thing for everybody. You know, I mean, when you're doing yoga and you get yoga, it's, you know, that's when the magic kind of happens. You kind of understand, and I'm not trying to be hokey about getting yoga. But you know, when you're doing it and you have an experience, then you get it, you know, and the balance of any kind of yoga permeates your entire life. You know, it's not just about being able to stand on one leg for an extended amount of time. You know, that carries over into other parts of your life. I can't believe you just picked those pieces up and it was right there.
Has your sex life become frustratingly boring? Mm-hmm. Is it causing chaos to spread through every aspect of your life?
Yes.
Introducing the new Flesh Log by Madam and Steve. The Flesh Log is the world's first sexually stimulating Zen garden. It sets the mood with a fresh attitude, adding frisky foreplay for the frolicking fondler in you. It's It's fun for one, and for couples, a ton of fun. Yeah. You go, girls. Get it. The flesh log is also a party pleaser and a diplomatic teaser.
Thanks, Flesh Log.
Oh, thanks, flesh log. Use of the flesh log may cause, but is not limited to, good times, fresh orgasms, slight and heavy ejaculation, partial gender change, complete gender acceptance, a loss of self, lack of self-consciousness, increased personal satisfaction, elevated mood, inability to engage in monogamy, and in rare cases, ability to more.
Wow, thanks, Flesh Log.
Yoga's for everybody, you know, and DDP yoga kind of opens up the door to a lot of people who normally wouldn't have even tried any form of yoga. And so, you know, of course, there's a lot of wrestling fans that, but it's permeated, you know, every, I won't say every bit, but a lot of the success in the past few years has been these viral videos that they've put out that's really they're not even selling the program from them. It's just people's transformation stories. And I mean, the transformations are literally from like Arthur, who was wearing a back brace, knee braces, and hanging on to crutches with braces around his arms, and was told for, I think, 15 years that he'd never walk again, you know, like walk without all that assistant. And you know, if you watch the video at the end of it, he's running, you know. And then he had another fallback where he had something pretty intense happen to him, and he was injured pretty badly, and he came back from that too. So it's just a testament. I mean, it's a rehab program basically, you know. But I mean, you can lose weight doing it. You can just come in and get a stretch. I mean, without the engaging. The secret's the engaging, you know. I mean, that's what raises your heart rate and gets you to sweat. But what we wanted to talk about, what we were talking about getting into, is the benefits of CBDs after you're finished exercising.
Yeah, so basically, and what I wanted to ask before we got into the CBD was, if I want to do DDP yoga, what am I doing it for? Like, what is the purpose of doing it?
Well, I mean, I think it's different for everybody. I mean, some people use it for losing weight. Some people use it for gaining strength, building lean muscle. It helps with cardio. I mean, one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life was when I was learning the level 1 workout to get certified, was the being able to call the workout while you're doing the workout. So. Okay. So I practiced it by calling it along with him. I had to watch this video, memorize the video, and do the exact workout and film it. And I had to pass that workout. And so I started.
I just think a carrot top.
That's not what I think. I guess now he's fucking huge now.
Now he is. Okay.
Yeah, but you were asking why people do that. I think everybody has like a little bit of a different reason why, but it, you know, I think with that, everyone can find a reason to do it. You know, everybody's got limitations. I mean, whether it's you want to be able to do you know, some of the athletic positions, or you know,
so you would promote. So if someone asks, hey, I want to start working out, where should I start? Would you recommend?
Well, then that's the other thing, is the beauty of DDP yoga is that anybody can do the class, from a beginner to a seasoned athlete. You know, I mean, we call out all the modifications to make them easier, and if somebody needs a little something extra, we have the modifications to make things a little more challenging as well. So.
Gotcha. So it's all about your level of intensity. And
right,
what you want
right. And everybody can attend the same class. That's one of the beauties of it. I mean, I have people that literally are doing the lunges with the back leg with their knee on the mat, you know. And then I have people who are doing those big old long lunges where even I'm just like, man, that just looks like it's going to be really sore after they get done.
It's good to know that there are different flavorful training regimens out there.
Yeah.
And like, after we were done, I was like, all right, I need to smoke me some CBD, because smoking it allowed me to be like, all right, I'm not getting those pain and cramps that I used to get when I worked out back in like high school. And it's cool that, like, even if I'm having a shitty day, I can smoke and then be like, all right, I can go work out with a clear mind instead of working out when I'm angry or sad. And I like that I can keep the energy good, because if I'm having a shitty day and I go to exercise, I'm not going to want to do that extra set. I don't want to put a lot of effort into it. So it's good that with CBD, I can go into it with a clear mind. So I'm getting the full amount of the training that I'm going in there for.
Right.
And
so, and we were talking about this too. So I was asking about, I normally don't smoke. I don't inhale smoke as a general rule. When I quit smoking nicotine about 6 years ago. So I was curious about, I know there are other ways, but I would like for you to kind of expound on the other ways for people to get CBD in their body. Before you do that, I will say that this, I've already had one of these and it smokes very smooth, and it's not really doesn't even remind me, other than the actual hitting the CBD cigarette, the cannabis cigarette. It doesn't burn my throat like nicotine did. So I mean, I could probably have one of these every now and then, but in general, I like to take it in other ways. Explain just a little bit about other ways that.
So after we broke selling 3,000 blunts, I wanted to find a way to make it more of an everyday person. So we have our hemperits, which is a terrible name. That's why I just call them joints, because people are used to less than a gram. It's a joint. So what we do is we wrap them in the medical raw paper, which comes with a filter included for protection against lung cancer or people coughing or aggravated throat. So an easier way to get the cannabis without coughing up a lung, because people are used to hitting it either from a bowl or hitting it from a bong rig, and it's just messing up their lungs.
Right.
And also, this looks better. Like, if you're taking photos out in public, this looks better to take a photo of instead of big ass wet slobbery blunt, or just I'm gonna just light this bong in public.
Yeah. So, what are the other things we're talking about? Edibles.
So we're going to start having edibles. We did our first night with the Scooby snacks, and what I really loved was that we did 3 for $25, and people loved being able to eat the same thing that they could watch on that children's cartoon.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we did a small run of our canna shots, which is kind of like a honey liqueur type shot. It's super sweet. People gave us a lot of feedback that we went back and we're like, all right, we're going to work on these and make them better. But just starting to expand on the fact that we're limited by not having beer or liquor would allow us to have like this just wacky menu when people come on the bus. And so right now, after our 420 event, we're going to have our joints, we're going to have our blunts, we're going to have our Scooby snacks and our shots. Basically, people come on and they're able to build their own high.
What else you got for me other than this puzzle?
Well, first,
because I'm puzzled.
First, I found out that apparently you're a musician.
Yeah.
Papa taught me guitar.